Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This episode has been brought to you by the wig of the day, Alexis. And this is the unit that I'm wearing. I'm going to leave all the details in the description below where you guys could order your own Alexis, okay? Alexis is great for all seasons. You can wear her in the winter, the fall, the summer. She's just a beautifully blonde made wig, okay? And she comes with frontal and 3 bundles in the back. But for all the descriptions around Alexis, check the description below. It's been a minute, we haven't had a chat. It's your girl Donna Prescott coming to you with another episode around entrepreneurship. Just talking about the entrepreneur side of running a business, growing in the business, expanding the business, and all the good things. I am the lead licensed cosmetologist in Donna Prescott Beauty Salon. We're located in the Crown Heights area of Brooklyn, and we celebrated 12 years in business this past September. Oh my God, I cannot even believe it sometimes, okay? But I'm grateful and just happy to be in this place and in this position that I'm in. What do we do at Donna Prescott Beauty? We offer hair services. I focus on doing natural hair services, which covers silk press services, hair treatments, hair care, hair styling. I do coloring services. We are based around extensions and wig services, all right? So those are my specialties, but within our salon, we offer, other natural hair services like braiding and wig services like wig installs and stuff like that. So check us out, prices, and how to book. And that's going to be a link listed below. So I started as a hairstylist, obviously apprenticeshiping under other hairstylists before I became a salon owner. I started my business back in 2012, and you guys could go back to the beginning of my journey. I tell you the story of how I started, and it's a great listen. So I started in 2012. When I first opened up my salon, it was formerly known as Ulta Image Salon. There's also a backstory of how I came up with that name, so you guys can check those videos out. And I eventually incorporated and became Donna Prescott Beauty. So initially, all I did was hair services behind the chair, and I never envisioned doing anything else. I loved doing hair. I always had a passion for caring for hair, growing hair, just teaching my clients how to have healthy hair and all that good stuff. And my goal was to just have the most clients up until I started being more exposed to, conferences for business and entrepreneurs, hair shows, and just being in a network of other stylists and seeing what they had going on. Then I realized just doing hair behind the chair was not it. So my first thing that I did to expand my business was to start selling hair extensions. So that was a whole thing in itself, and I think I'll do a story time about how I started selling hair extensions and my process to that. Because when you're trying to do something new and you have no information, and even though sometimes you ask and people don't want to share with you, or sometimes you Google and you just don't get that information, it's like you're in a place where do I go? What steps do I take? What to do? And that was me. It took me a little while to actually get my foot in the door. So I started with hair extensions. I initially started selling virgin hair from China, and that soon transitioned into me selling raw Indian hair. And that's another story, because my raw Indian hair vendor has been with me for the whole journey of my entrepreneurial journey right now, and we've been growing and rocking strong till now. That came about by a phone call. My vendor literally called my salon when they were starting to expand their business and looking for partners and whatnot, and that's how it started. So eventually I would sell two types of hair, virgin hair and raw hair, and then I eventually decided to just transition into just selling raw hair. That's something that I could expand on also. From there, I grew into wearing wigs. I started my own hairline collection around wigs, and my line has been growing with both extensions and wigs. That was my first part of growing my business and getting extra income. The second part of expansion came when people started telling me like, Donna, you're so good at teaching. Every time I come here, you share so much information and knowledge around how to care for hair, how to have healthy hair, around business. And I found that a lot of people were reaching out to me to ask questions around, how did you start your hair business? Where did you get money to start the hair business? So I kind of like was pushed into a place of starting to coach, and that was the next thing that I started to do to bring in some extra income. So I am definitely a quality over quantity girl. So I do offer coaching on a small scale, which incorporates all the aspects of the things that I've learned throughout my journey, how to start the business the right way, how to get funding for your business, how to fix your own credit, which was something that I eventually learned along my way, how to fix and grow your business credit, and investing into other things for cash flow. For real, a lot of the things that we see all over TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, it's just a lot of rinse and repeat information of stuff taking you nowhere. So I was able to fix my personal credit, build my personal credit, which I was able to leverage to the business side, building a business credit, which enabled me to get business loans, business credit cards, and that money was able to pour into my beauty business, but also get me into a position where I was able to walk into a car dealership and buy 3 cars, which started our small car rental business. Yes, that was one thing. Then I was also able to acquire Airbnb in New York, and up until I think 2 years ago when it started to crash, I am a pivot girl, so I just transitioned simply into event space. So from not being able to run my Airbnb anymore, I just decided to turn it into a content space where people were able to come into that space to film productions such as photo shoots, video shoots, movies, content filming, as well as hosting events. It was such a beautiful space that I was able to acquire just because of me putting that business credit part into play. So those were pretty much 2 things that I was able to add as cash flow, and it really helped me develop more as an entrepreneur. I was able to even offer like free workshops to other entrepreneurs in my community. I hope that's useful to someone. If you guys would like me to just go more into talking about the journey of those things, you can leave that in the comments and let me know, and I can always speak on it. What is my favorite part about being an entrepreneur? I feel like it's the empowerment that it brings. I know I, as a person, enjoy working and networking with others. It's also incredibly fulfilling to create a space where creativity thrives and where meaningful connections are built, all while making a positive impact in my community. That's the best part for me. What is a recent project that I'm working on? For a long time now, I've been wanting to branch into digital products, and I'm finally going to launch my first e-course. It's a masterclass around silk press. This service is a service that I enjoy doing, that I've mastered, and I've had so many years of experience within, and I felt it was only right to start there with creating the steps and processes to create the best silk press you ever received. So whether or not you're a hairstylist or you're just someone who wants to learn more about doing their own hair, it's a good place to start. It's great for beginners. Even an advanced hairstylist could project. Make sure you guys check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really want to do more of these. If you guys would love me to speak on any topic in particular, please leave it in the comments and let me know. For those of you who've been here for a while, just checking out my videos, please smash the like button and share. Please, please, please become a subscriber and join the DP Beauty family. So I'll see you in the next video.